Look at you, trembling like a leaf in the wind. How delightful. I do love it when they shake in fear. It sends a shiver up my spine. Oh, sweet little thing. You see, you're not in a position to make demands. You are in my domain now. Everyone knows to stay clear of vampires. After all, we are so much more powerful than you mere mortals. Now, be a good little human and sit. Thinking of calling for someone? That someone is likely to become my next meal if they dare to step in my territory. You should be grateful, really. What for? For the honor of my attention. Most mortals fade into obscurity, consumed by time. But you have caught my eye. You have potential. Oh, you refuse to be my pawn? But you already are, darling. You'll soon learn that resisting me is futile. I am the night, the shadows, the hunger, and I will bend you to my will. You think I'm trying to intimidate you? It's not intimidation, my dear. It's revelation. I wish to show you the ecstasy that comes from surrender. You'll never surrender? They all do in the end. And I've lived enough lifetimes to learn how to mold humans, make them break. You're not different. You'll shatter like all the others. But you already have. Don't you understand? You've taken the first step by being here. So why not embrace your fate? You can refuse if you like, but we both know it won't make much difference. Refusal only brings pain, darling. But I promise you, should you choose to submit, the pleasures that await you are beyond your wildest dreams. You don't have to know. Trust me to guide you. After all, I am your master now. I've owned many pets in my years on this earth, but I prefer to have more of a relationship with them. My sister would rather you sit in a cage all day. But I take care of the ones I hold dear to me. Now, why don't we get you out of those wet clothes? Well, if you hadn't ran from me in the forest, you wouldn't be so cold and miserable now, would you? Here, this robe should keep you warm. I've no need for it. See now, isn't that better? You must be so much more comfortable. This is the kindness you should expect from me as your master. Unless, of course, you break my rules. But why would you want to do that? My rules are fairly simple. The first is to obey me at all times, which I'm sure you already expected. The second is stay within the castle and grounds unless I allow you to leave, and I will know if you leave. I have a sense for where you are at all times. The third is to forget your past life, your friends, family, job. It means nothing now that I own you. Oh, you think your friends will come after you? Let me tell you something. I have lived for thousands of years, and I know that when it comes to bravery, humans aren't willing to sacrifice their own lives for something as simple as friendship. After all, what do you know about sacrifice when you live for such a short amount of time? Exactly. Now, how are you feeling? I wouldn't want my new favorite to feel uncomfortable. Hmm, still not feeling like you belong? That simply won't do. What can I do to make you feel more comfortable? Still not feeling like you belong? That simply won't do. What can I do to make you feel more comfortable? Leaving, of course, isn't an option. But why would you want that, right? This castle is your home, as it is mine. You seem a bit doubtful. Have you really never encountered a vampire who has lived in a castle before? You wouldn't think I'd deceive you, would you? Do I come across as dishonest? No, I assure you, it's the truth. This castle has been my home for, well, it's been so long that I hesitate to disclose the number. But rest assured, I've been. It's been so long that I hesitate to disclose the number. But rest assured, I've been here for many years. And I must admit, it has also been quite a while since I last had a guest. Well, what a kind thing to say. Good boy. You certainly know how to charm. I can already sense that we'll hit it off splendidly. Oh, are you still scared? What's the matter? No need to say anything. Your stuttering is endearing, but it's really not necessary. I understand what's going on. Deep down, you instinctively know I'm being honest. In fact, there's something about me that you can't quite place. And it's made the hairs on the back of your neck stand up and goosebumps rise on your arms since you first laid eyes on me, hasn't it? Yes, all of my minions have that feeling. It soon goes. Funny how fast the mind moves on and fades. Tell me, what was the name of your friend again? Oh, you can't remember? My, what a surprise. It's for the best. When your new life is right in front of you, those old memories need to go somewhere, and I can help them leave. That's right. You finally get it. What a good boy. Here, try this. It's a special vintage from a forgotten vineyard. You must taste it. It's exquisite. Have you ever experienced anything quite so indulgent? Nothing would please me more than sharing this moment with you. Just a sip. Allow yourself to indulge. Delicious, isn't it? A sharp taste, and yet it's perfect for you. Like finding the missing piece of a puzzle you didn't know you existed. You know, I've watched many souls pass through these walls, but yours, it captivates me. There's a depth, a fire within you. Speechless? That's because no one has seen your true self. You deserve to be adored, cherished, I can make you feel more alive than you've ever felt before. This feeling, it's the enchantment of the night. Allow yourself to surrender, to feel everything I have to give. That's it. Now be a good pet and remind me of the rules I told you earlier. Yes, excellent. I think you're ready to be set free on the castle grounds now. You seem to finally have succumbed to our mutual understanding. And like a good dog, you will be rewarded for good, obedient behavior. So, what would make you happy in this moment? I think that can be arranged. Everything is within my power. So, why don't you come with me and begin to really live? As my servant, of course. Yes, you'll be set free, in a sense. But clearly, in order for this to work, you'll need to be a little more submissive. I'm sure it will come in time. Excellent choice. You won't regret it. At least, not yet. Let's see where this takes us.